Our region's business is sponsored by PNC for the Achiever in You, and by Burns & Scallow Roofing and Real Estate, dedicated to improving the profitability and sustainability of our clients. Visit our website to learn about the power of two. Our region's business: innovation, transformation, momentum, improving our communities and driving technologies that will shape our region for generations. The collaboration that brings vitality, prosperity, and life to living. Stay with us for the coming half hour as we examine in depth our region's business. Now, here's your host, Bill Flanagan.
Today on Our Region's Business, we're here at the TechShop in Bakery Square, the former Nabisco factory in Pittsburgh's East End. Now home to Carnegie Mellon, the University of Pittsburgh, UPMC, and of course Google. The development has come to symbolize Pittsburgh's transformation from heavy industry to high technology. The story began 30 years ago this year when our region hit rock bottom. In 1983, the metro unemployment rate was more than 18%. The same year, some far-sighted civic leaders founded the Pittsburgh Technology Council. We'll find out today just how far we've come. Plus, we'll see how a number of today's entrepreneurs are paying it forward with a business bout and a new incubator called the Thrill Mill. But first, the TechShop. It's now open here at Bakery Square. TechShop is billed as part fabrication and prototyping studio, part hackerspace, and part learning center. It provides access to more than $1 million worth of professional equipment and software. A few weeks ago, I caught up with Mark Hatch, the CEO, during a visit to Pittsburgh. And with him, Jeff Thompson, president of the Pittsburgh chapter of the Product Development Management Association, and Rich Lunak is president and CEO of Innovation Works. And welcome. Good to see all three of you.
Great to be here.
Yeah, Mark, welcome to Pittsburgh.
It's great to be here.
Yeah, really cool. How did this come about? Now, TechShop's been around for how long now?
About 6.5 years.
Out of California.
We started in 2006. Yeah.
Okay, and tell a little bit about what it's all about.
So TechShop is a membership-based, do-it-yourself fabrication studio. Membership-based means $125 a month, gives you access to the space. Do it yourself means you do it yourself. We don't do it for you. We teach you how to use the machines, and you use the machines to make what you want.
Sounds really cool. I would imagine a product development guy, this thing just has to get your juices going.
Our members are really excited about this, Bill. Some of the small companies are very excited. It gives them some availability of technology they just can't usually buy. And some of us in big companies are excited about it because it allows us to put our people into an area where they can really experiment quickly.
Suddenly it brings down the cost of trying new things. Right?
Absolutely.
Rich, I mean, you've been involved in this space, obviously most recently working directly with entrepreneurs. How important will it be to getting some companies off the ground here in our region to have a facility like this?
This is a great community asset for entrepreneurs. It really reduces the hurdle rate to bring a new product to market. And they have all the equipment you need to really build anything out of metal, wood, fabrication, and whatnot. So to get that first prototype in hand, an entrepreneur can literally come in, learn how to use the devices and machinery, and then get that prototype together. And it's so much easier to raise money or to scale a product once you have a working prototype to show somebody. So I like to think of this as a way to sort of democratize entrepreneurship and make it so much more accessible for the common person.
Where did the idea come from in the first place?
Well, so our founder, Jim Newton, was a science advisor on Mythbusters.
One of my son's favorite shows.
It's a
cool.
great show.
Yeah.
But when he left there, he didn't have access to tools anymore. So out of his personal need, he came up with this idea, well, what if I built a place that had all these tools, and then I got other people to spend money there to subsidize what it would cost me way too much money to open. And so basically modeling a kind of combination of Kinko's for geeks and 24-hour fitness for makers was how the concept came about. So this is our 7th location.
Pittsburgh will be number 7.
So we have 3 in the Bay Area: San Francisco, Menlo Park, and San Jose. We've built one with Ford Motor Company in Detroit, Lowe's Home Improvement in Austin, and we also have one in Raleigh in the Research Triangle.
You're making the tech rounds across the country.
Absolutely,
all the tech
that's the plan,
right?
Yep.
Yeah, and you guys go all the way back to the automated hospital pharmacy world, you know, 20 years ago. I think about getting that company off the ground. How big a difference would it have made to have a facility like this?
Oh, hugely important. I can remember so many nights where we were up trying to get parts built, and you either had to make do with what you had in your lab, which might not have been the right equipment to make something, or try to beg, borrow, and steal time from a local machine shop or a place like that, where here you can sign up for a $125 membership and have access to really world-class equipment that you can't find elsewhere. So it's a great resource for an entrepreneur.
The buzz really out among people who know this world about what this could mean?
We've had a great reception here in Pittsburgh. The community clearly knows one another, and we're getting introduced to a wide range of folks. That I think this is going to be our fastest launch ever.
Wow, are you getting good results though? Because you could have a lot of people come in, try to learn the machinery, fumble around, and never actually accomplish anything, right? So, I mean, are people actually getting companies and
oh yeah, no, we've had hundreds of companies launch out of our facilities. The world's fastest electric motorcycle. We've got a nanosat satellite currently circling the Earth. Most famously Square, the peer-to-peer transaction processing.
The credit card thing that you put on your iPad
yeah.
or whatever,
yeah, exactly.
right? The swiper thing.
Yeah, so James McKelvey, who was a TechShop member, built the original 3 fully functioning prototypes that they used to raise their Series A out of Menlo Park. And I can go on and on and on.
How big a difference does it make to have the gadget to actually show the VC?
Yeah, well, so the difference is, the story is Jack and James did hit the Valley with a PowerPoint and the idea and got turned down. Then they went back to the lab, built the prototypes, and then went back to the VCs, and instead of doing a prototype, just asked them for their credit cards. Grabbed the credit card, ran it through, took $50 from the VCs. They raised their first $500 that way, never gave that money back. That's actually pretty well documented. I haven't said anything out of school here. So what's the difference? I mean, Jack Dorsey couldn't get money out of venture capitalists until he had a prototype. If Jack can't get money out of somebody until he has a prototype, you and I are going to have a much harder time. Getting to that fully functioning prototype is the first step in really being able to raise the funds that you need, or go to a buyer and sell the product. At
that point, you've mitigated so much of the technical risk, and in some cases the market adoption risk, that then the barrier for an investor is so much lower and an entrepreneur can get their running start, rather than going out with a deck of PowerPoint slides and trying to convince somebody that it's going to work out famously. Here you can actually take them the product and show them.
IW works with Alpha Lab and all these really promising startup ideas. I mean, are you seeing potential companies that could really benefit from this?
Some of the fastest growing companies in our region are companies that make physical hardware products and manufacture them here in Pittsburgh. So companies like Four Moms, Athon, Three Rivers 3D, Bossa Nova Robotics, et cetera. These are all the kinds of companies that I think are just a great fit for a place like TechShop to get their company launched.
Well, I think having talked with most of those entrepreneurs about the struggle of raising the funds to just get that first prototype made and hopefully reinvent the world.
They will. Actually, they already have.
All right, excellent. Mark Hatch, the CEO of TechShop, Jeff Thompson from the Pittsburgh chapter of the Product Development Management Association, Rich Lunak from Innovation Risk. Great to see all of you. Congratulations.
Sounds like it's going to be a
blast. Yeah, definitely.
Thanks for asking us.
And next up, another helping hand for entrepreneurs with bright ideas right here in Pittsburgh's East End. Stay with us.